welcome back to our next episode of Mr. Love Queen's Choice. We are going to be continuing on with Chapter 2, where we have just met Gavin, who is evidently a problem student we knew back from our high school days, who left us a blood-soaked letter, apparently. And we're a little afraid of him, but now he is a cop and assigned to us to do a show together with for Loveland TV. And he has accused us of standing him up, which we know nothing about. So, continuing on, we got another photo shoot to do. To film a good show, we need a good crew. It's time to contact my colleagues and get ready for the shoot. The printer in the company building is out of ink. Who do you ask to help? Let's grab Cersei. Cersei checks the printer and solves the problem right away. Your colleague's car breaks down halfway. Find someone to fix it. We get Spine again. Spine is just jack of all trades here. Now, really, he is a very useful guy. He comes up as an option in a lot of things, so he's a great one to invest in. Spine fixes the car impeccably and quickly. No time is wasted. Summon Karma. It's heartwarming to know I've got such a great support system. Alright, and we got more shard fragments. Looks like we're almost halfway there. Okay, on with the story. What Gavin and I are investigating is a recent spate of several missing person cases in the city. Actually, the missing people have all returned, and it's they themselves who've contacted the police. What's strange is, according to the reports, these women were all taken while on their way home. I was almost falling off the back of this motorcycle, but I didn't dare grab onto him for support. On the bike, I held the files with one hand and grasped the rack behind me with the other hand. I was on the verge of tears in the wind. I'd never expected we'd be on the road on a motorbike. And driving this fast, too. Gavin's voice wafted over his shoulder.
Missing at Flower Fair. 10 minutes later, on Verdant Plaza.
Gavin, the wind is too loud. I can't hear anything. He turned back and spoke to me.
I said from Flower Fair to Verdant Plaza is 23 kilometers. How did he cover the distance?
Gavin, watch the road! Startled, I grasped his shoulders involuntarily. I heard Gavin laugh. He said nothing more, just drove the motorbike even faster. My vision was blurred and I couldn't say anything. I just held my body tightly to his back.
We're here. You can get off.
I stepped off with numb feet. So quickly.
Here's one of the women who filed a report. Hollow, 23, unemployed. It happened at 6:30 p.m. in Flower Fair. She had bought a pastry, went out, turned left, and found herself lost. Our appointment with Hollow is at 1:30 p.m. We have 20 minutes still. Let's ask around first.
Okay. Disoriented, I held the crumpled files, feeling something was not right somehow. I arrived at the police station at 1 p.m., and now it's 1:10 p.m., and we're at Flower Fair? My head suddenly clears. I'm holding on to the files, another shock. I didn't have much time to start panicking, though, because Hollow, phone in hand, appeared ahead of time. Officer Gavin, I haven't been able to sleep recently. Sob. Surely it's somebody jealous of me for my beauty and fortune. Thank you for the flowers, Hollow Fan 83.
Turn off the live stream.
Sob, Officer Gavin. Hollow is suddenly intimidated by his face. All right, I'm turning it off. That cold expression of Gavin's, just like back in high school. Hollow wasn't such a smooth talker to begin with, but she was even more muddled after that scare by Gavin. Officer Gavin, I'm so scared. I have no idea what happened. My parents and bodyguards are not here. They're all living overseas. I'm so alone and helpless. Gavin interrupted her impatiently.
Did you get lost after you walked out of the shop and turned right? Give us the details.
I can't recall. I've never been to that street, and there was no signal either. My live stream was cut off. I thought of something instantly. Did you notice anybody strange at the time? Gavin took a glance at me after hearing the question. Completely ignoring my question, Hollow kept whining at Gavin. Officer Gavin, luckily I saw you. These days I'm so scared my skin is starting to break out.
Answer the question.
Officer Gavin, I was too scared to notice anything. Hollow didn't even acknowledge my existence. I was starting to feel quite awkward. And now another photo shoot. Time to discuss some final details with Hollow and get ready for filming. This live filming is a perfect collab opportunity. You need a reliable assistant. And we get Spine. Spine is meticulous and professional. You've got the right person. Hollow demands to have a stylist just for her. Who do you ask? Go Thanks. Thanks creates the perfect style for Hollow. The interview is good to go. Karma. It sure is hard to be a celeb. And we got Tysona. Let's go level her up. Okay. And on to the next scene. Then my phone rang. Excuse me. Gavin looked at me, his eyes saying, "How could you forget to turn off your phone during an interrogation?" His look shook me, and I backed out of there like I was running away. It's from Lucien.
Can you see the sky?
Yeah. Why is he asking me this? Yes.
Can you find the direction of the research center?
Hang on, let me see. I had no idea what was up, but I started looking anyway. This is clearly more important than paying attention to what we already got going on, right? Yes, it should be this way. I found it.
Keep looking that way and look at the sky.
Okay. The next moment, I saw a touch of rose red appear in the distance. The light then spread far and wide.
Did you see it?
Yes! How beautiful! What is that?
An interesting experiment. It finally worked out today.
How did you do that?
Have you ever heard of space folding?
I can't say that I have. To fold space like folding a piece of paper?
Yes, very similar. Once folded, two formally remote points on the paper will be very close. When it comes to the sky, The friction of the atmosphere will burst out in radiant light, like an aurora.
Wow, incredible. So science is capable of that now? Lucien didn't answer, but I could already see his smiling face in my mind. Suddenly a thought occurred to me. So, using the space folding, could one conceivably cross the city in 10 minutes?
I cannot simply say yes or no, but it is possible. Is this content for a new show?
Yes, it's a special news piece, though I think it's better suited for Miracle Finder.
Don't worry. Any special news piece you make will be special indeed.
I don't know why, but Lucien's words really boosted my confidence. Thank you. I will try my best.
Today, people from Miracle Finder came to discuss plans for the next show. At first, I wanted them to leave.
What? Why? What happened?
I thought you would come yourself.
I couldn't help feeling a little embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I got an urgent assignment, which I'm totally interrupting right now to talk to you. Though maybe that does explain why he felt like calling to interrupt us in the first place.
More important than me?
For Lucian's pretty out there, but he does have some of the best conversations. All right. Get it together here. I'm a professional. Let's deal with this. That's not what I meant. I'll come myself next time.
But only for fresh ideas for new shows.
Uh, Professor Lucien, when I talk with you, I always stick my foot in my mouth. No, I don't think we're the one doing that. Lucien laughed out loud.
Now I'm feeling better. I can talk with your director about the show now.
Thanks. Then there was a short pause.
Recently, have you had any premonitions?
I've been feeling a little uneasy. Why? I don't know why, but I feel this is what he was really calling me for.
If you run into any danger, do as I have told you.
As you have told me. Lucien seems to know what my unease is pointing to, but he doesn't come out and say it. Is it because he thinks we're being listened in on? When we first met, those words, he seemed to know something already, even then. Thanks. I'll keep it in mind.
Who was that making you laugh so much?
The funny thing is I don't think in the script writing that the character actually laughed, but clearly clearly somebody must have known we'd be laughing. Yeah, and Gavin's totally pissed. Hanging up the phone, the voice of Gavin from behind startled me. It's a consultant for my show. Is the interview over? Gavin threw me the helmet.
Uh-huh. Let's go.
To where?
Verdant Plaza.
We spent that whole afternoon investigating all 8 locations related to the case. 4 people who filed reports all live very far away from each other. Then I thought of the call. 4 women, all from different locations, suddenly show up somewhere else. Could this be space folding? And they were all returned safely. If this was the act of a criminal, what was the point?
What if he's practicing?
Practicing, yeah. I guess Gavin's totally down with the space folding hypothesis. Practicing. So he's practicing space folding? Gavin gave me a look, dropped his head, and laid out all of the victim testimonies in order.
With each successive case, the space folding has covered more time and distance.
I carefully checked the files. It was true!
If he has this space folding power, be it via some special device or these superpowers you speak of, then he either just gained this power and is testing it out, or he's brushing up his skills after a long break.
Wow, Gavin's just really acceptant of all this. Like, no proof whatsoever. Just a random call in the middle of our interview for some other guy being weird and yeah, definitely it's space folding. I suddenly remembered the special sight Lucien showed me. My heartbeat sped up.
What?
No, nothing.
If we're correct, then we can assume that he hasn't achieved his final goal, and he will strike again.
I mean, maybe space folding is a known thing already in their world, and so maybe it's not so out there as it seems from the new player perspective. But yeah. Anyway,
And this time, it might not be as simple as teleporting through space.
not as simple as teleporting through space. Yeah. No. This game gets really good. I am not making fun of it. This is actually, I mean, this is doing a good job of setting you up for stuff is not as uh, peaceful and stuff as it seems. There's a lot going on under the hood of all of life in this game world. So when teleporting through space is a simple thing. That's let you know what kind of a ride you're in for here. I couldn't imagine that Gavin, such a bad student back in school, could make such a thorough analysis. Then what should we do?
I'll look into all the people they've met recently, and you'd better stay at home.
Why?
To avoid any danger.
He said it so casually, but my heart thumped so loud I could hear it. At 5:30 p.m., Gavin dropped me off at my building.
If anything happens, call me right away.
Sure.
And take this.
A bracelet glimmered in the setting sun, swinging in a beautiful pendulum as it fell into my palm. What is this? I looked down at it. It's a silver chain with a delicate golden ginkgo leaf attached. Memories set to piano music from when I was 16 come flooding back, like an old forgotten melody. The late autumn, when the ginkgo leaves started to fall, was always my favorite time of year in high school. That oft-remembered afternoon, and the music sharply rising to a climax. Outside the French window, the ginkgo leaves suddenly dance to the piano melody and roar up into the sky. That moment takes my breath away. The scene is so deeply engraved in my memory, it's still vivid after 6 years.
What?
Nothing. Gavin, why are you giving me this?
I put a tracker on it.
Oh. Ah. The lingering feel brought on by the memory vanished in no time.
Put it on.
He put on his helmet, staring forward.
So in an emergency, I can respond instantly.
Uh-huh. I don't dare object. I put on the bracelet. Sure. From under his helmet, he gave me a glance, seemingly satisfied.
Hmm.
Motorbike sped away in a cloud of dust. The little golden ginkgo leaf shines softly under the setting sun. Gavin seems like he's changed since high school. And he texts me right away. Remember, always keep the bracelet on. Is he texting while driving his motorcycle? How did you get my number? Well, we're working together. You don't have to be as surprised at that every time, I think. Oh, it's you. Are you home yet? You just dropped me off at home. I'm home. Good. Be careful these few days. If anything is bothering you, come to me right away. Oh, yeah, the guy we just met after years of separation and a blood-soaked note. Yeah, we totally trust him. Feels like I don't know. Did we ever know him? Hmm. Let's just be polite. Thank you so much. I've always wanted such a pretty tracking device. It's not a problem. It's been a long time since we last met. Everyone's changed a lot. Tell me about how you got stood up next time, okay? I'll tell you if I get the chance. Okay. All right. And we got an achievement for being closer with Gavin. All right. Let's see. Oh, we're doing pretty good on time. Okay. Let's go forward a bit more. Alright, the filming for the show has officially begun. The theme is about unveiling the truth. Gavin, too, is joining the film as a guest. The wind blows the new script off your hand. Get someone to retrieve it. Alright, put Tysona to work right away. Go fetch. Tysona is a fast sprinter, returns with the script in no time flat. Gavin's having problems with his mic. Get someone to fix it. Oh, you got Spine, who fixes everything, apparently. Spine gets rid of all problems with no further delays. So, come on. Like we're still doing good at getting our 3 crowns each time. Never thought such an appalling atrocity would ever happen. Don't remember what the content of this was about. I guess it just said we were... Oh, probably talking about the disappearance cases. And we got another Dawnwish coupon. Let's go collect that. Whoa! Oh. Alright, just an ad pop-up. Yeah, we don't need that. I don't think there's any time where you ever need to buy gold. Oh, we have something over here? Oh, these! See, we now have access to the limited time events, so I can show those. Okay. All right, and as it happens, there's a lot of them here. Let me do this one real quick first. It was the Dawn Wish, the one we've been doing. So let's do this again and see what we get. All right, another arm. So now we finally got a Gavin card. That's works out. All right, so more banners. There's lots of banners. Okay. Before this was the one I was showing off before. That this is like the equivalent of a standard banner. Okay, this one's always available, but it uses the same kind of currency, this Galaxy Wish coupon or gems, as the limited edition banners use. But limited edition banners, let's see, have, you click on all, it has all the things that the a standard banner has with, you know, but more, because it's got um, the odds up card is these special cards. So there's not really a reason to pull on the standard banner that I've seen yet, as opposed to pulling on one of the limited banners. Now, right at this particular point in time, we have multiple limited banners to choose from, because there's this one. This one here is a rerun of a past banner. Um, and these reruns, they run for a week. Where is it? Okay, under time limited odds up. That without, but it says, you know, remaining time. Remaining time for this banner is 2 days. One thing you do want to check before this is you check here and see these are SSR cards, okay? And most of the time they will be SSR cards, but I mean, there's also this other button here for upcoming preview. We'll tell you what's in the next upcoming rerun banner. And as you see, this one here, the pictures are loading. These are SP cards. Again, I still don't know what the letters stand for, but SP is more powerful than SR. So in this case, unless you really wanted these particular cards for their story or artwork or to complete a collection or whatever, or you're just, you know, a completionist about everything, it's better strategically, instead of pulling on this, to save for the SP instead, because you have, you know, just as much odds receiving the SP in this as opposed to receiving the SSR in the current banner. So why not go for, you know, go for the chance of the higher value instead. Now, there's also something else running this time. These ones. There's one running for each character. These are well, they're not a current event. They're also reruns, but they're kind of being, but they're, all right, trying to think of a concise way to explain this. This is a multi-character banner. As you saw, it's got all 4 characters, and you get one, but you can't. There's not a way to choose which character you would get. You're gonna if you end up getting one, it's gonna be a random one. You can't choose which guy you want. Okay. On top of that, there is no pity system on this, which means like in newer gacha games, they'll have the mechanic that's known as pity. When you do so many pulls, then you're guaranteed to get one of the high level items. But that's not in this one, other than the standard. What you always get was, like, every pull you get the heart flower, and you get so many heart flowers. You can buy from this store, but this does not include any of the special banner cards in it. So it's not a way. You are guaranteed to be able to get one of these higher cards when you get the number of heart flower points, but they don't include those limited cards. Now, on these other banners, these are single character banners. Right now they're running one for each of the guys, which, so usually it's just one of them. But you see, you get the SSR SP guaranteed within 72 wishes. So this is the pity here. So if you wanted to join, now this one is, let's see, limited. This one is an SSR card, so it's not it's not as strong as that SP card. However, it is in a guaranteed. It does have a pool guarantee, whereas the SP doesn't. So, depending on how many wishes you want to do, you could either way could be of a strategic benefit to you, depending on what you. If you want to have a guaranteed chance of getting an SSR within a certain number of wishes, or you want to have a non-guaranteed chance of getting a higher card, then you can go hold out for the SP pool. Now, when they are for the single guide like this carries over to when there's another pool for that guy out. Like, so if you don't do all 72 wishes in this banner, then like say you pulled on this one for a Kiro card. Uh, if you only did like half of them, 36, and you did not get the SSR or SP, the next time there is a banner that's a Kiro banner like this, you'll still those 36 that you already pulled will still carry over. So you still get this. You still get this guarantee. Eventually, it carries over. Um, Plus, there's also sometimes there's a wish list over here where you'll get special things after making so many wishes. So that might affect what you want what you want to do. I think basically there's not really a right or wrong as long as you're happy with what you do and what you get. But so I think looking at all these, I think I still will hold off for now. But I would think, in my opinion, I think I would go for pulling on one of these characters where it has the pity mechanic in it. Rather than hold off for the SP, because chances are before next week when that SP card is available, I'm probably not going to have as many wishes saved up to have a decent chance of pulling it. Whereas with this, I'll at least be working on, putting wishes towards a guaranteed thing. But I will wait a little bit longer so I can see, because what other cards I get might determine which one of the guys I want to pull for. I tend to, personally in my own gaming, I tend to prioritize Lucien's first because I think he has some of the more interesting dialogue. I think he's more talkative than the other guys about both himself and some stuff going on in the main story. So I think he tends to, his cards tend to add more to the whole, to what you know of what's going on in the main story and stuff. But who knows? If we get like a really good card of one of the other guys or something, then maybe we'll end up building a team around that instead. So I think I will pull on one of these, but I won't make the decision yet which one. We have, where does it say? Oh, I think it said in the event page how long we have that. Was it here? Let's see how long it's supposed to last. But we probably have a week. Free Lullaby of Past Days. Limited rerun. Okay, it runs to the 15th. So today is the 10th. So we have 5 days to make a decision there. So I will continue to hold that for a little bit longer. Because we still haven't gotten that. Remember I told you the... no, not that. We are going to be getting a guaranteed SSR card soon from this. We only have 4 more pulls to go before we get one of this, and this could end up being any one of these guys, and then that might make the decision on what we pull for. I think we have 2 SSR right now, and they're both Lucien. So if we end up getting a third Lucien, then we probably we probably might want to pull for one of the other guys instead, because we'll have a full team then of 3 Lucians. But well, that's an SR. Wait, yeah, that's right. That's an SSR. These are SRs. Sorry, it's one of the problems with going back to the early stages of a game after you've played forward. I lose a little track where I'm at. Okay, sorry if that seems rambly. Where are we at now in the story? Okay, well let's film this shoot and then I'll break after that. A live stream of a runway show is starting soon. As I'm almost done editing my city news segment, and I don't have to be at the venue myself, I decided to take on the strenuous job. Show starting, but the lighting guy is locked in the lavatory and needs help. Okay, we'll send Kario. Kario unlocks the door and quickly frees the lighting guy. Lighting guy would be interesting though too, but he probably wouldn't be trapped in the bathroom. A brand sponsor wants to strike a runway deal. Who should handle the design? Right, let's send Cherry. Cherry designs a very fashionable and trendy stage. And summon our Karma. Alright, we're still pulling our 3 crowns. That'll probably be... The difficulty will probably be increasing at some point soon. But anyway, I think we will break there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.